Planeswalkers, to another episode of the Hive Mind. My name is Jon Dunning. This is the show where I traverse the multiverse in search of other prominent members of the Magic the Gathering community. While you're out traversing, why don't you head on over to cardsphere.com. That's right, cardsphere.com is the very best place to buy, sell, and trade your paper Magic the Gathering cards online. While you're out traversing, you could head on over to inkedgaming.com, enter a promo code Hive Mind MTG to receive 10% off your purchase. Without further ado, planeswalking in from Mexico, this is a very first time for the Hive Mind, we have Mafer MTG. Thank you so much for joining us.
Hi! Thank you for inviting me to this show.
Absolutely, thank you. You are quite a hit as far as a streamer goes. You have a huge following. You're probably, I want to say, one of the biggest Magic streamers from Mexico, correct?
Yes, I am. That's me.
Awesome. And we were talking a little bit off air. You said you haven't done a lot of podcasts, so thank you for choosing the Hive Mind.
Actually, I need to say this now. My English is like very bad, so excuse me for that, please.
No, you're doing absolutely great. I like to start the episode off with kind of a bit of positivity. And what is the biggest way that Magic has kind of impacted your life in a positive way?
Actually, I think that Magic changed my whole life. And I become a content creator because of Magic, and that's the thing that I enjoy the most to do. And it makes me meet a lot of people, and they are very good friends of mine. And I think that's the way Magic changed my life in a positive way.
That's awesome. Absolutely. That is definitely like an ongoing theme of the show, especially when I ask people the biggest way, and it is definitely the gathering portion of Magic. It's the communication. It's the fact that I get to talk to you. You know, I'm up all the way up in Seattle. You're down in Mexico. But it connects people globally, and I think that's a very important thing.
Yeah, that's my favorite thing about all.
Absolutely. So what is your Magic origin story? How did you find out about Magic the Gathering, and how did your spark ignite?
I had a best friend. His name is Ricardo, and he played Magic in Xbox. And he was searching for more people to play with him, and I was that. I was that people. We went to an event here in Mexico, a geek event, and we bought some dual decks, and we started playing every day in the school and all the stuff.
Yeah. What was it about the cards that kind of drew you in? Was it kind of the art, or was it just the way he kind of explained it to you? What really made you like, oh, this looks pretty cool?
I always liked the TCGs, but I never had the chance to play with more people, because here in Mexico, the TCGs are like not so popular.
Okay.
So when they told me, I want to play this card game with you, I was like, oh, okay. So I'm going to play this card game and not other card game. And actually, that was why I choose Magic.
Okay.
And I really like the art, the illustrations of the cards. And that.
What was your favorite card when you started playing?
The Knight of the Reliquary.
Oh, okay. No, that's a big card.
I have the dual deck of monsters versus knights, and that was my the special card of the dual deck. So I liked it very much.
Yeah.
It was like precious.
That's awesome. Yeah, definitely. You said you liked other TCGs. Do you remember what other kind of TCGs you were playing at the time?
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Okay.
It's like my husbando.
Yeah, I never got into Yu-Gi-Oh! Not because I don't know. It just I think I found Magic at so young. I think I was 12 years old when I started playing, and so I just I found the thing that I love so much. So I never kind of went like I dabbled in like the Star Wars TCG for a little bit, but it was just nothing is quite Magic. Even the ones that are coming out now that are like made by Magic people that make it. That have since moved on from making Magic cards or like old pros, but nothing is as good and as intuitive as Magic, in my opinion.
Yes, it's my favorite.
Yeah.
I work in a hobby store, so I know how to play a lot of TCGs, but Magic is still my favorite game.
Absolutely.
Yes.
How is the Magic scene in Mexico?
Mm, we are a very small community.
Okay.
So if you go to a premiere event, you will see the same faces every time.
Okay.
I think that's a big problem.
Yeah.
Actually, I become a content creator because I wanted to bring more people, more new people, and more new players. But they are still the same at big events. Like the people here only likes to play casual. And on pre-releases you will see lot of people and very big events, but on another kind of like FNMs, Friday Night Magic, you will see not a lot of people playing.
Sure. What do you remember kind of what set was out when you started playing?
It was Teros and Journey to Nyx, like
Oh,
that.
nice. Those are good sets.
Yes, it was very good set.
I hear the rumor is that we're going back to Theros. That's kind of the new set. So
Oh.
I don't know. It's I'm just kind of speculating and kind of hoping, but I think it's about time that we get back because I need a black white Elspeth so bad.
Yes, I will love that because that standard I didn't play it because I was a new player and I didn't know a lot of things. But I would love to play a standard with that card.
Absolutely. So since you've been playing since Theros, which is that's a non-trivial amount of time. That's about I want to say about 5-6 years since Theros was released. Have you seen at least a little bit of growth in the local community or at the LGSs of people showing up, new players mostly?
No.
Oh no.
No, we are the same all the time.
Oh.
Actually, that's because we don't have Magic Fest anymore.
Oh no, really?
Yes, the last was last year, and that's all. Here in Mexico, we don't have any more that kind of events because we are very, very, very small.
Oh wow. That's unfortunate. I know you're streaming Arena a lot. Like Arena's just great, and you're doing a fantastic job. I think you're almost at a Mythic level again, if I'm not mistaken,
Yes.
right? Yeah, absolutely. So how much paper, since you're grinding so much Arena for streams and whatnot, how much paper Magic do you get to play?
I am only going to premiere events like MCQs. It's a new event here in Mexico. It's called Liga Magics every 2 months, and they make this big event, and I'm playing that. So I'm playing Magic in tabletop less than ever.
Yeah.
Because I don't have the time now because I work, and it's sad.
But I mean, you still at least it wasn't like a couple years ago or even a year ago when you just had Magic Online, because I don't know if you've played. I'm sure you've played Magic Online before.
Yes.
And you could tell the huge difference, especially how it looks and how it functions. That Arena is a far superior. It's just a better product, right?
Yes, I still like more Magic Online because I love to play Modern.
Oh yeah.
But it's more priority to see Magic Arena.
Sure. And that's a great segue, because your favorite format, I think you stated, is modern, right?
Yes. It's my favorite format.
What's your favorite modern deck?
Gitron.
Tron? Oh no! I thought we were buddies, but I guess not. No.
Yes. I actually won a big event here recently with my Gitron.
Oh, yeah, I saw the trophy. That's incredible. What made you want to, play the game, and you're just like, oh, this is a lot of fun. This game's great, but I want to take it further, and I want to be a streamer on Twitch, or even on YouTube, because I know you have a YouTube as well. It doesn't look like it's as active as you're constantly streaming on Twitch now. But what made you want to go from a Magic player to a Magic content creator?
When I started, it was very difficult because all the people was very unwelcome.
Oh.
Yes, I don't know why. Maybe because I am a woman, and they thought that I didn't like the game or something. I don't know. So I started to watch a lot of content creators on internet, on YouTube from Spain. And I thought, I don't want new players to feel like me. So I started to do this YouTube channel with a lot of frequent questions.
Yeah.
And then I decided to do streams on Twitch because it's very easy. I don't like to edit, make the video. It's a lot of problems. So I use a stream, and very easy.
Well, that you're a great streamer and a great player. Like I've seen your streams, and you're like a fantastic player. It's just that kills me that you almost felt like you had to go that route because it was so unwelcoming. That's tragic, and I'm sorry that you had to do that. The joke's on everyone that was mean and uninviting, right? Because now look at you, you're pretty much the top Magic streamer in Mexico. So congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, of course. So I'm obviously not a fluent Spanish speaker. Poquito español habla. But you don't have to know Spanish to realize you're having a lot of fun in your streams. Every stream is upbeat. It's like a party. You got American music blasting. Everyone's laughing and chatting. And the chat seems very respectful. How do you create such a fun environment for your streams?
I really don't know. I just put the game, I just put the music, and I start to talk. And it's very, I don't know how to say it, very unexpected for me that people like the streams because it's full of magic. And a lot of my viewers don't play Magic like a lot. They are actually playing because of me. And it's very weird. But I think that they enjoy it.
Well, I was looking at some of the YouTube videos as well, and it looks like you were trying to kind of teach new players how to play too, right?
Yes, my YouTube videos are very bad. Please don't watch that.
Oh no! But I mean, the message was great though. It was like you could tell that you were trying to be a more inviting and welcoming presence for the Mexican community, and that's great.
Yes, I wanted to reach new players and my videos to be very very welcome, and that I want to make them feel like they are in home.
Well, that's great, yeah.
Like Magic is a very good game, and you can find a lot of good people and have fun.
Absolutely. And you've made Twitch partner. You're a Twitch partner, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. And how grueling of a goal was that? How tough was that to get to?
It's very difficult to become a partner in Twitch, actually, because you don't you need the media viewers. I know the viewers media.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I'm saying this correctly. But you need also like having more followers in your other social media.
Mm-hmm.
But I was part of an eSport team here in Mexico. It's called Six Sense. They don't exist anymore.
Okay.
And they had a partner with Twitch, and that's why I started to make more content and more content.
Yeah, yeah.
Daily.
And you got more followers and whatnot.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and it's like I said, I know people that are trying to get that partner, like huge names in the Magic community, and it's not easy. It's a hard feat. So, I mean, again, you got to be doing something right to do it, and you're doing it. So that's another great thing.
You need when you are starting, you need to be like daily there in Twitch, because it's very difficult to grow in Twitch. I don't know why, but it's very difficult. And here in Mexico and Latino America,
Mm-hmm.
if you play Magic, it's more difficult because people here don't want to watch Magic because they don't know how to play.
Yeah. But you're teaching really well. Everyone's smiling. Everyone's
Yes.
having a good time.
Mhm.
But I mean, of course, every streamer has trolls, right? I mean, I'm sure you've had your fair share of trolls. How do you deal with those negativity or the negativity when it shows up?
I just ignore it.
Okay.
Here are a lot of Facebook groups,
Mm-hmm.
and I just block them, and I don't see anything in social media, at least.
Yeah.
That's how I deal with trolls and all that stuff.
Does it pop up in your streams a lot or not as much?
Not as much.
That's good.
In stream, not.
Then you're one of the rare ones, because I've seen even the most positive of streams have just horrible people like show up and try to ruin the fun for everyone. And you know, at first I was just like, I hate stuff like that. I hate the negative, bad comments on videos and stuff. But then I started thinking, like, something awful is going on in this person's life that they have to act this way. So now I just kind of feel sorry for these people.
Yes, and just ignore it, and they will go.
There you go. So just going back to, like I said before, you went to Sao Paulo for a tournament. Are you planning on going to like the U.S. or anywhere else, any other country?
I can go to the US because I don't have a visa.
Oh no!
I tried 2 times, and they say no.
Oh, just show them your Twitter followers. They'll let you get it.
I know.
Oh no, that's terrible.
Yes. So I'm going this year to Magic Fest in Chiba, in Japan,
Oh, cool.
to Harare. Yes. And Sao Paulo in November.
Nice. That's awesome. Well, hopefully you could get that worked out and you could come up to the U.S. too.
Yes, I would like to go.
You were one of the original 35 players chosen to compete in the largest Magic event, and that's the Mythic Invitational. How was the initial feeling of receiving that invite?
I cried. I was in my work, and when I read the email, I cried. I was really excited. Really excited. I was very excited.
Yeah.
And I feel very happy.
Yeah, I bet. I mean, it was the biggest tournament that Magic's ever done. And then you wound up declining your invitation due to some controversy. Would you like to speak your side and clear up any misconceptions about you, or what was the real story going on?
Well, I think that I make a statement. I don't know if it was very clear. And now I'm thinking like I think that I was not very clear with what I wanted to say.
Mm-hmm.
It was just like stupid tweets and full of irony.
Mm-hmm.
But I understand that people like in other regions, like United States, maybe, and I don't know, some random like Italy
Mm-hmm.
or other countries that are not here in Latin America. They don't know me,
Yeah.
and when they saw that, I can understand why they thought like, oh, why this girl is insane, or I don't know.
Right.
Yes.
I mean,
But
it was you were also quite young when you made the statement, right?
yes, I was very very young. I didn't have a lot of followers. I didn't was a content creator. I didn't even play Magic.
Yeah.
I was like in high school, I think, and just
Yeah.
that's what happened.
What went into your decision of declining something that you were so happy about receiving?
Yes, I was very very happy, but then I thought like the people are hating me right now,
Hmm.
and this event is in United States,
Mm-hmm.
and they don't know me, and if I go, I will probably I don't know, people are going to I don't know say bad things about me or
Sure.
something, or so I just wanted to reject that.
Yeah. Do you think at this point now you've kind of cleared it up? So if you know you do get invited to something like that again, of course, visa aside, you get that straightened out. Would you accept now? Would you accept an invitation to one of these larger events?
I think yes. But I don't know. I still very anxious with all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, that's like one of the big reasons that I don't go to LGS and that I don't play in with people.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I will have to think about it.
Oh, that's so sad. You're so nice, and you know of course everyone makes mistakes. I make mistakes on a daily basis, and it seems like, you know, I feel like people should kind of move on. And I think that for the most part, just, you know, I have kind of a pulse on what's going on in the Magic community, and I think a lot of people did have your back, and they did kind of say, you know, yes, she made a mistake, or you know, whatever, but you're a totally different person now.
It still triggers me sometimes.
I bet, yeah, yeah. No, I understand that. It looks like Magic is making a huge effort to include everybody, whether it be race, sex, religion, you know, all different, you know, gender or even non-gender. Is that important to you?
Yes, it's very, very, very important. Actually, in Mexico, I made an article about some movement that has Brazil. It's called MTG LGBT, and I write this article about it, and all the people here was like, why they need to do that, and they were very 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 mean with this movement. And I think it's very very important that Wizard of the Coast do these kind of things. And actually, I'm going to participate in a week that in Twitch have some activities because of the Pride Month.
Awesome.
And yes, I'm going to participate. I'm going to do some special streams, and Wizard of the Coast gives me some codes for Magic Arena to give to the people that supports these activities.
That's awesome.
Yes. So it's
That's
very
really.
important for.
Oh yeah, yeah, absolutely. That is really cool. So talking about just like how everyone is kind of becoming a Magic content creator now. You have like 100 new either streamers or YouTubers or article writers every day. It seems like for someone that's achieved a level of a success as you, that you've done, you know, you've garnered a good following, you've got Twitch partner, you did get invited to the biggest tournament in the world, in Magic's history, what would be your advice to some of these new content creators?
What can it be? There's a lot of things. You need to be very productive. You can't stop if you are doing like a new YouTube channel or your Twitch channel is new. Obviously, you will not have like a lot of followers, and this is not something like it came like in one day.
Yeah.
You need to make a lot of content, and also if you want collaborate with other people, and that's my advice.
That's great.
You need to be very 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 active in your content and in your social media and all that stuff, and you will grow someday.
Absolutely. Would you like to see more content creators for Magic come out of Mexico?
Yes, it will be very very great.
Yeah.
There are no a lot of content creators here in Mexico, but it will be very good to see new faces on internet.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, my friend, it's time for the game. This is Face the D20. Do you have your spin down?
Yes, here it is.
Perfect. So, for anyone tuning into the show for the first time or anyone that doesn't know the rules, Mafer is going to spin the spin down, and each number correlates to a non-Magic the Gathering related question to get to know a little bit more behind the cards to know Mafer herself. So, whenever you're ready, you could go ahead and spin.
Yes. 13.
13? Okay. So this is kind of a dark question. Number one thing on your bucket list, which means, what do you want to do before you die?
Before I die? The
Yeah.
thing I would like to do?
Well, yeah. What do you want to make sure happens in your lifetime?
Go to a Mythic Championship now that we are talking about Magic.
Hey, you know what? It works. We'll go with it. Roll again, my friend. Roll again. Don't roll a 13.
1.
Numero uno.
No.
What? Let's see. If you could relive any grade, what would it be? So if you could go back to school, what was your favorite grade?
High school.
High school? Okay.
Yeah, musical. Okay.
Not a lot of people say that. I tend to like junior high a little bit more.
No, I hate it.
Oh no. Okay. Let's do one more. Uno más.
Uno más. 10.
Yes. What's a hidden talent that people don't know about you?
What?
A talent. Sing, dance. Yeah. What's one that people don't know? Unknown.
I dance.
Okay.
I like to dance lessons.
Yeah.
I'm very bad, but I dance. I try to dance.
Right. Okay. Perfect. All right. So you survived. Face the D20. You feeling good?
Very good.
Perfect.
Very good.
All right. Before I let you go, anything that you could tell the audience that people don't know? Any upcoming projects? You just mentioned the one for Pride Month. Do you have any other like big streams or big collaborations?
Oh my God. No, I don't have any further events. Okay.
How about with the stream? Do you have any things coming up special on the stream?
No, but I'm making daily streams,
Yep.
so anything can happen.
Perfect.
We can make a special stream anytime.
There you go. And the release of this episode, your first video podcast in English.
Yes, I will pass to all my viewers. We're making a spam in the chat.
No, it's great. It's great. Thank you for I know it's uncomfortable coming on and not speaking your first language, and you're very brave and you did very great. Mafer MTG, thank you so much for planeswalking. And where can everyone find you?
Mafer MTG in Twitter, Instagram, Twitch, YouTube, but don't watch my videos, please. And Facebook.
Perfect. Awesome. Yeah, go subscribe to Mafer MTG on Twitch if you haven't joined. A lot of people do, and there's a reason, because she's great. You could find me personally right here on this channel, They Said We Said, doing all the Magic content and movie content. You could also go on over to cardsphere.com, because they're simply the best place to buy, sell, and trade paper Magic the Gathering cards online. You could also head on over to inkedgaming.com and enter promo code Hive Mind MTG to receive 10% off your purchase. If you want to listen to this in podcast form only, you could do so by going to constructedcriticism.com, because that is where the podcast is posted exclusively. So, and then you could also find me on the socials at OrzovDunn on Twitter. Until next time, Planeswalkers, I'll see you all in the multiverse.
See you.